I've been craving a beach. Like every week, I'm like, Johnny, I just need to be on a beach this year. I just need to be on a beach. Because, we went to Japan last year, which was amazing. But there's a difference between vacationing and being a tourist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We were being tourists last year. We haven't had a vacation in a couple of years. And so
So
this
we do
girl has
nothing.
been itching. Mhm.
Yeah, I think Mexico's a great place
We
to
were
do
hoping
that.
to go this summer. Our cousin's going in July. He's been bugging us, like, just come with. And they're so fun. We love hanging out with them. But I have to wait until after my appointment next week because I don't have any timeline of this summer and when this is getting done. And then, obviously there's a recovery period and all that stuff. So I got to wait a little bit longer. Well, hopefully I'll have a date next episode and then we can talk about it and be ready for it. But I'm very excited. I know.
And you've signed, sealed, delivered. You ready to go?
Well, so
With the
I
doc?
haven't met this doctor yet. So I've
Okay.
had one consult with another doctor. And I already knew what I thought I wanted, but I did a consult with another doctor to just confirm, like, yes, this is what you need to do. And then I went and I just didn't love that guy. He was okay. And then I know someone who got their work done with him and their work's just okay. So I started researching like in the Bay Area, like
How do you know the
who's
work
really
is
good
just
at
okay?
because she was telling me like, oh, well, my scar is a little funny and I had to go back in because my implant didn't drop the way it's supposed to. And I'm like, so you had to go back in for a second surgery on implants? Like you don't hear about that very often, right? And then the other thing, it's very weird. So when you are doing boob research, you go on all of these websites of these surgeons and you look at all these pictures of boobs. Do you know how weird I know how weird people's boobs look because I was a labor and delivery nurse and nursing, but like nipples are all over the place and they're very distracting. Very distracting. Like I wish almost that they didn't have the nipple as part of the pictures because you can have a great pair of tits and a weird pair of nipples. And the before and afters when it comes to nipples are crazy. Like the nipples are so distracting for me. So I just found I was on all these websites looking at tits and tits and tits. And yeah, it was very interesting.
Is that an Oura Ring on your finger?
Mm-hmm. I bought it for health span to start kind of like seeing if I love it or not love it. And if I think it's something we'd like want our patients to do. It's very eye-opening.
Is it the 4 or is it the early one?
The 3. I got the one right before the 4 came out, but I heard the 4 is amazing.
So do
you have one?
No.
Mm-hmm. I do. I like it. I wish that I wouldn't have got the black because you can't see it on camera, but I lift weights a lot. And so it's scratched, like it's beat to shit. And I've only had it for a couple months and it's like really beat up because of weightlifting. So
do you wear it every day?
All day, every day. Mm-hmm.
And how do you charge it?
So my charger's right here on my desk. And so like while I'm working, if I'm just sitting in meetings and stuff, I'll plop it on for a little bit and just charge it. It's like a little, it's right here. It's like a little disc that you sit it on. But like when I travel, I forget to take the damn charger. So half the time my ring is dead, but it's like this little tiny thing.
And so you like it?
I do. Yeah. I think it's very interesting. I don't know. I'm curious to watch the technology over time. I don't know if it gives me enough data points that it's something I'd wear forever. But like the thing that I think is super intriguing, not applicable to me and you, is like in the fertility world, it's really getting a ton of amazing content because it's like watching your body temperature and your cycle and all of that stuff. So I think if I was like caring about that, I think the Oura Ring is super cool. I also think if I was not a good sleeper, like I'd be curious if I put it on your finger, it gives you a ton of data around sleeping.
I also thought it gave you a ton of data on like the recovery thing. There was another one called Crazy Rich
Whoop.
Asian. Yeah, that one.
The Whoop.
And he would wear that. And I had one and I didn't actually understand the data. It was very confusing and like the recovery thing or like there was
recovery
like
mode.
The recovery mode. Like I didn't understand that data. Like it didn't really give me a lot for me to kind of say, oh, I get
this
it.
Is it. Yeah. Oura does readiness, like your readiness score for the day and like how you feel and how you did. And a lot of that is like based off sleep, your heart rate. Did your heart rate drop lower at night or was it
Yeah.
elevated?
Yeah.
Did you overdo your activity? Did you have a moment like was your stress levels too high? That kind of thing. That day, I had just got the Oura Ring a couple weeks before, and I was looking at my data, and it's like you're having a very stressful day, and I was like,
Really?
Thank you for recognizing it, Aura. I have had a really stressful day. You're right, and I was like,
Really?
okay, yeah. And she literally, like, my data pulled up and it was like, "You're having a really
Did you
stressful
just call it
day."
she?
She. Yeah, she is a she. Everything in my world is a she. My car is a she. Anything that's, like, kinda badass is a she in my world, just so you know. Always.
So
You
you
don't
like
you don't have your she's?
No, I don't.
Do you have he's? Is your car
No,
a he or a she?
no.
Do you have a
Or
name for your car?
no,
Lisa.
I don't.
Ah,
I don't have a
I
name for
do.
my car. I don't have a name for I don't really have anything.
Anything that's, like, badass in my world is a she. Always.
The only thing that's badass to me is me.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
so funny. No, my
That's it.
cars always have names.
No,
They're
you know
always
why I think
girls.
so,
Yeah.
like, when I was little, I think I named the cars I actually named my parents' cars because I think they kept them, but since I lease, it's
Yeah.
almost like,
You
I
don't
don't know,
have a
I'm like,
name.
okay, it's a car, it's gonna
Yeah.
be gone in 3 years, so, like, I'm
That's
not
so
gonna
funny.
invest in the name and, like, have ownership with it and, like, really have an
Yeah.
attachment to it. It's just a car.
So funny. I asked my kids one day, I'm like, "So what are your cars' names?" 'Cause, so I had my Lexus and her name was Lexi, and then I got in an accident and I don't have Lexi anymore. And so I just got a Toyota Crown,
I saw
which
it the other day.
yeah, it's a cool car.
Yeah, but there's not a lot out there.
No, which is what I love about it. And so her name is Queenie, Queenie the Crown. And so we were talking about Queenie, and my kids are like, "Why is it always a girl and why are they always named?" And I'm like, "Wait, why aren't yours a girl? And why don't they have names? Duh." So I asked my daughter, I'm like, "Well, is your car a boy or a girl?" She's like, "Girl, duh." I'm like, "Exactly. And what's her name?" She's like, "She doesn't have a name." So then we spent an entire hour thinking of names for her car.
But I used to think that the cars had, like, a life. The front of the car
Oh,
was like a face.
was the world like, oh, got it.
So, like,
Okay.
I kinda thought that they had a life, like, and I actually thought that my stuffed
Is this
animals had a
because you were an
life
only
too.
child?
Probably, like,
You
I
had, like,
don't
no
know.
friends?
No, I did have friends, but, like, I was super shy, and so I thought everyone else had a life. I don't know. But I thought my stuffed animals
Oh.
so it was funny because like, when Toy Story came out you see Toy Story?
Yeah,
So, like,
love
when
it.
Toy Story came out and they would all go away, and then the toys had the life of their own, like, I
Right.
swore, like, when I would get home, I'd be like, Trusty was there, and Trusty is not there anymore, like, Trusty is in the corner of the room, like, something happened, like, somebody moved him,
So then when
and
you tell a Toy Story, you were
I
like,
was like, "Oh
I
my god."
knew it.
I knew it, like, exactly, like, "Oh my god, they do have their own life." Like, when everyone goes away, they have their own life, and I still and even, like, do you remember Herbie Hancock? Like, not Herbie Hancock, but Herbie, he was a Volkswagen Bug,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
and so I grew up with Volkswagen Bugs, like, my mom had a yellow one, my dad had a red
Cute.
one, and I always
Oh,
thought that they had a face, and I always
right.
thought that they had a life because of that Herbie
Oh,
thing. Yeah,
that's so cute.
and then, I don't know, they just died, I guess. And then they weren't like
And
that.
then you grew up and
And
you
then I
leased,
grew
and
up
so
and
they
I was
don't
like,
have names.
okay,
That's
they're
so
just a car."
funny.
Yeah.
So I text you the other day, but I had the grossest, like, okay. So I was at my hotel the other day in Long Beach, and talk about a creature of habit. I'm obviously too much routine. I have the last few trips had kind of a larger tube of toothpaste. And then not the small travel size, but not a big size. And I was like texting a couple people and trying to listen to an audiobook and getting my clothes out for the day and brushing my teeth kind of all at once. So I put the toothpaste on and then I go into the other room because I'm like at a residence inn where there's like a living room, and I'm brushing my teeth and I'm like, this isn't foaming first, which is weird. And then I'm like, oh my God, this tastes like shit. And my mouth is like starting to like not get hot, but like it feels chemically a little bit in there. And I'm like, oh
But it
my
was antibiotic ointment, wasn't
God.
it?
It's hydrocortisone cream.
Oh my god, it was hydrocortisone cream. I thought it was
Hydrocortisone
antibiotic
cream.
ointment.
No, so I literally put a big ass fucking wad of hydrocortisone cream and I was brushing my teeth with it. Oh my God. So then I go over and I'm like spitting it out. I'm washing out my mouth. Well, it like makes you throw up. Like it tastes so terrible in your mouth, just so you know. It tastes terrible. And your whole mouth is like feels weird, like chemically, because this is in your mouth. But then I'm like, fuck, of course I think I'm fine. But then I have to Google, am I gonna like get sick from freaking brushing my teeth with cortisone cream? And I'm sitting there dry heaving in the bathroom because I brushed my teeth with cortisone cream. But I was like, dude, that is what fucking happens when I'm trying to do like 17 things at the same time, right? Oh my God, it was terrible. Have you ever done something like that?
No, I haven't done that, but my aunt actually did that with antifungal cream. Like, it was the same it's like whatever, it's like clotrimazole or whatever, like,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. Same
I
thing,
was
dude.
like,
It's so
"Dang."
gross. It's funny how I didn't notice the taste at first, but I was like, well, that's weird. It's not bubbling. It's like weird that it's so thick and like ointment-y on my teeth.
Yeah, 'cause it is hydrocortisone
Oh my God, it was
ointment.
so gross, dude.